Gentlemen and NBs, start your engines, cause it's time for Kingsley! My name is Wild Eyes Travis Woloshin, and whoa, wow, what a wild wrestling weekend we find ourselves in right now in Vancouver. And I know that not every wrestling show is a guaranteed hit. Some may say it's a gamble, some may say it's a bit of a roll of the dice. But I can tell you, when you come here, it is a sure thing. And how do you know that? If you've been here before, you know why you know that if you've been here before. Because we do it night after night, show after show, sellout after sellout. Boom Pro Wrestling delivers. And you are in the middle of Kingsley, the hottest tournament in this city right now. Every match means something. And I'll tell you what, if you were rolling dice, then things are coming up lucky 7. Because this is Boom Pro Wrestling. And this is Kingsley Night 7. And the action starts right away because this match is for the new leader in A Block in Kids League action. Harmful Gina Hans is on the call. Let's go!
Wild Eyes. Wrestling fans, the following match is scheduled for one fall. And is an official Kids League A Block bout worth 2 points. Making their way to the ring.
Wow, night 7 already. Where did the time go? We are into the home stretch of Kids League. I am Bryce Taylor on the call, welcoming you in to St. James Community Square, and we're kicking tonight off with a main event. Dave Rishi, one of the hottest competitors in all of Kids League, fighting for first place positioning here tonight. A Block first place on the line as Rishi looks to stay unbeaten in tournament action.
Dave Rishi.
Dave Rishi with a smile on his face. We have been waiting for this matchup since way back in October. And finally, all these months later, finally, it's Dave Rishi versus Jacky Lee. And there is the Prince of Pop-Tarts himself, Jacky Lee, arriving to a thunderous ovation. Of course, Jacky Lee dealt with a knee injury earlier in the season, which put a halt to his Kids League matchups. He's actually been playing catch-up over in the boombox in recent months, but here we go. Finally, the matchup that was supposed to main event October kicks off our show in April, and I can't wait. Here we go. First place in A Block on the line here. It really just doesn't get any bigger than this. This is really one of the biggest matches that we have had all year in Kids League. And two styles that ought to match up quite well for the first time here at Boom. One-on-one, Jacky Lee and Dave Rishi squaring off with high stakes. That's the bell. We are underway. Night 7 of Kids League, and both men are ready to go. Lock up here to kick things off, battling for positioning, and Rishi overpowers Jacky Lee in the early going. And there's that respect between these two. Rishi, in many ways, almost following in the footsteps of Jacky Lee here, but really has stepped up in the past year or so. Dave Rishi is not a rookie anymore. Dave Rishi is one of the fastest rising wrestlers in the entire Pacific Northwest, and especially here in the city of Vancouver, and looking to see just how far he has grown by testing himself against one of the best around, Jacky Lee. And look at Jacky now, the backslide here. Rishi able to roll through, avoids contact on the leg sweep there, catches the foot of Jacky Lee, up on the fireman's carry. Jacky using his elbow to fight out, back onto his feet here, and oh, look at that, into the arm drag. Jacky Lee here picking up a little bit of momentum. And again, the respect between these two is, I was going to say, look at that, Dave Rishi here fighting right back, and the grip has not been broken. These two shaking hands while simultaneously punching each other in the face. And misdirection from Jacky here, tilt-a-whirl, the head scissor, able to whip around the Prince of Pop-Tarts, charging, missing though. Jacky got out of the way and avoiding contact there, got the boot right up onto the forehead of Jacky. Now Rishi up top, looking to fly, cross body, taking out Jacky, cover, and no. Jacky Lee kicks out. This is a high energy matchup here. Two high flyers and two of the most exciting athletes here at Boom. The two fan favorites. These two have a lot of similarities in the way that they approach the game. And look at Jacky Lee right there. A rope-assisted arm drag kip up, but the foot in the way now, and a backstabber. Rishi, who's a bit of an expert of the backstabber in his own right, finds out just how much it hurts. However, able to kick out and stay in the fight. Coming into this match, both men are undefeated in tournament action. Jacky Lee, in fact, this is Jacky Lee's penultimate matchup here in the Kids League tournament. And that though, Rishi landed on his feet, again got him up, and that time he got him. Right into the DDT, coming out of that butterfly, and now into the submission. Jacky Lee wearing down Dave Rishi here, but Rishi trying to fight back. Those elbows put right into the neck. And now another submission here. Jacky Lee just all over Rishi. Rishi here though, not giving up yet. Rishi gonna fight through the pain. And here you can hear the Boomiverse cheering on. Split down the middle between these two. Rishi got to the ropes. Jacky trying to pull him back into the center and executing this really quite perfectly. Rishi, so hard, he's just completely trapped. His arms are tied up. He's got his legs, but not the leverage to drag himself. But Rishi holding on. Rishi and able to get to the bottom rope and break the hold right there. With the stakes as high as they are, this is really a must-win match for Rishi here because, well, he has only won 4 matches, while Jacky Lee has won 5. That gives him a leg up. Jacky Lee will only have to take on, oh, look at this, Rishi, Falcon Arrow to Jacky Lee. As I was saying, Jacky Lee, only a matchup with Ricky South remaining on his schedule, whereas Rishi has actually defeated South. He's still got Marty Royale on his schedule as well as Rex Rothschild. But here we go now. Rishi starting to pick up steam, ducking that clothesline. Attempt here now, got him up. Look at the power into a backbreaker. That was impressive. And Rishi, a battle cry. Now, there's the backstabber from Rishi. Rolling over Jacky, hooking the leg, and a kick out at 2. Rishi conferring with ref Ronnie, confirming that this was indeed a 2 count. Can never be too sure, but now Jacky Lee starting to fight out. Elbows back to his feet now. Jacky into the corner, the bulldog into the middle turnbuckle. And now avoiding contact, big knee strike right to the temple. And now what? Jacky Lee heading up top. The Pop-Tart plunge, and Jacky Lee plunges all the way down to the floor, fired up and feeling the energy. Jacky's got Rishi where he wants him. This is his chance to take advantage and put his opponent to bed. All the way up now, Jacky, the knees coming right down into the midsection. That could be it right there. Rishi with a glazed over look in his eye, but able to kick out, and the reverse too, and Jacky kicked out. Now Jacky on top again too. Rishi powers out. Now looking for the backslide. Got him up. No, Jacky rolled, and the super kick right to the chin. Jacky almost lost his footing a little bit there. Rishi took advantage, kicked him up now. What does he have in store for Jacky? And boom! Look at the impact! 3! Dave Rishi defeats Jacky Lee! What a victory! That is the biggest win of Rishi's career. Dave Rishi just pinned a former Vancouver City champion clean. 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring, and Rishi's rise to superstardom continues. And there's the respect right there. Jacky Lee giving it up for Rishi. What a win! What a way to kick off the action! Night 7 of Kids League rolls on. Like and subscribe.
All right, Boomers. In the ring with me right now are 2 men who will be facing each other tonight in B-block action. Mr. Uncle Daddy, Tony Baroni. And Miles Deville. Now there is a lot on the line here. Tony Baroni needs to win to stay alive in this tournament. And Miles, a victory for you means you take the B block. So this is huge. Tony, I gotta ask first, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Bring it on. Let it out.
All right, Miles,
I'm ready. Ready.
how are you feeling? Are you ready?
The Kids League is a young man's game. And if you guys didn't know, Tony Baroni is the oldest competitor in the Kids League.
Is that really relevant?
This is a marathon, not a sprint. But even a sprint, I don't even think his old ass can keep up. When it comes to this ring, I'm ahead of you every step of the game. I got more points than Kids League. I'm faster than you. I'm better than you. And you know what? I actually bought a little gift for you tonight. Because when you face me tonight and you can't keep up, you better not shit your pants.
Tony, I'm sorry, I assume you'd like to respond to that.
disgusting, Miles, disgusting. Now, you're right. 9 times out of 10, I am the oldest wrestler in the locker room. But that means I've got 20 years experience in this squared circle. I won championships when you were in elementary school. And you say I'm done, I'm all washed up. I say the Silver Fox is just getting started. And after I beat you tonight, you can kiss my ass.
Well, that match is coming up. But we got some more Kids League action up right now. And again, the stakes are high. Because if Cherry Blossom doesn't win the Queen of Catalano, then she is eliminated from the tournament. Harmful Tina Hunt, let's go.
Wrestling fans, the following match is scheduled for one fall. And is an official Kicks League B block bout worth 2 points. Making their way to the ring.
As we move through the Kids League tournament, these matches get bigger and bigger. The margin for error gets slimmer and slimmer. And tonight, it is just that big.
From Vancouver, British Columbia.
Ren Yoshino with a chance to put Cherry Blossom to bed and eliminate her from the Kids League tournament, while simultaneously keeping his chances of winning the tournament alive. Ren Yoshino is indeed the master of the heart punch. He has used it to defeat opponents throughout this tournament, but it was taken away from him last month, and he managed to still get the victory, which was, I gotta say, the gutsiest win he's had all Kids League tournament. But if we're talking gutsy wins, I don't know if I've seen anything gutsier than what Cherry Blossom pulled off last month. Defeating Tony Baroni in the main event. And now the Queen of Kitsilano returns to her home base. Cherry Blossom is back and raring for action. The reaction that Cherry Blossom gets, it's infectious. You can't help but love Cherry Blossom. And this is an interesting situation here for Ren Yoshino, who tends to find himself as the crowd favorite. Tonight, this is Cherry's house. That's the bell. Here we go.
The people here love you. We go way back, and I've been beating people with the heart punch. Today, let's have an old-fashioned wrestling match. No heart punch. What do you say?
All right. So apparently it's going to be a straight old-fashioned wrestling match. Ren Yoshino has elected to not use the heart punch. We'll see if he maybe if it ends up happening or not. But anyways, here we go. We are underway. Cherry Blossom there, waistlock takedown. You want some straight old school wrestling? Well, you got it, Ren. Here we go, Cherry locking up, but Ren Yoshino able to get the go behind now into the side headlock. Cherry able to shove him back off, ducks the chop, reverse Irish whip, hip toss attempt, but no, look at that counter here onto a pinning predicament. No, reverse. 2 count, but Cherry was able to escape. And now Cherry looking for the mat. High stroll. Here we go. 2 and a kick out. You can just see the confidence grow in Cherry every single time she's out there, and just the ability and the skill grows as well. That's what this Kids League has really done, is created a platform for so many wrestlers to really show what they can do, and that goes for Ren Yoshino as well, who has really come into his own as a singles wrestler. Of course, the injury to Tommy Chan. Tommy is back, but it took Ren a while to kind of find his footing on his own, but now he is firing on all cylinders, and both of these two are. This is a real tough matchup for both of them. And the waistlock reverse standing switch. Cherry trying to break the grip here, but a vice-like grip on the part of Yoshino, but finally Cherry reverses it, standing switch of her own. Oh, he said he was sorry. I thought it was going to be a pure wrestling match. That elbow changed the course, changed the direction, and an exploder that just tossed Cherry across the ring. Yoshino says she's just too good. Yeah, you might have, you don't take Cherry lightly. Cherry will make you pay for that judgment. And a deep arm drag. Second one, Cherry Blossom picking up momentum, but halted by Yoshino. Here we go, tilt-a-whirl though, head scissor into the ropes, and history tells us that you don't want to be in that position against Cherry Blossom. Here we go, dial it up, 6-1-9. Cherry looking ahead up top, perhaps looking for that patented high cross body block that she executes so well. Up top, but caught. Ren saw it coming and overpowered Cherry. And now a fall away slam just like that. Ren is in control. Cherry went for everything there on the high cross body, but finding out firsthand why they call it high risk. But that support right there, that cannot be understated. It has gotten Cherry back into the fight before. Will it work this time? Snapmare off the cravat. Ouch. Ow. Oh, and the leg sweep and a kick out from Cherry. But the pain etched on her face.
Where are my cheers?
Yoshino getting damn near booed out of the building, and it seems to be getting to him. Yoshino, usually a crowd favorite, but whoever's in there with Cherry Blossom just gets booed. It's just the way it goes. They don't call her the Queen of Kits for nothing. And the bridge, but Cherry kicked out again. Holy. What a match. What a match indeed. Oh, and Cherry took a hard landing there, down on the mat. Ren Yoshino, this is textbook Yoshino offense here. No, Cherry moved out of the way. No, spinning kick there. Now he's going for the hard punch. Yoshino going back on his word, no. Maybe thinking twice about it. Instead, look at that bridge, but Cherry kicked out of the Northern Lights. Here we go, again, a second attempt and a second kick out. Cherry Blossom won't go down. Well, she might go down, but she won't stay down. That is the thing. She just keeps coming back for more. And Ren's starting to get frustrated with the crowd.
One more time.
Says one more time, but Cherry stopped that dead, right in its tracks. And headbutt Another one. Cherry absolutely firing away. Look at the power. Cherry, no, just kicked out. Wow. No, running right into the knee. Now, Yoshino got her up. Fireman's carry. Oshikaroshi. The neck bent. No, how is she up? The Shining Wizard. Cherry Blossom connected with the Shining Wizard. And this is her opening right here. If Cherry has a chance here, this is it. Right here and now, she's got to get up. But the damage might just be too much. Yoshino beating her back up to his feet. Charging, clothesline, taking down Ren. Second one. No, that one ducked. Ren, that ducked as well. Now kicks right to the hamstring. And now knees into the head. Oh, and a flying knee strike there. Got him up, and the spine buster from Cherry on the pin, and now just able to kick out. The match stays alive. What now? Cherry looking for the assist. No, caught by Ren. What a reversal. Oh, man, that could do it. Right there, just tossing her down, face first, and no! Cherry kicked out. Cherry just barely keeping her kid's dreams alive.
That's it!
Ren, now he's gonna go for the heart punch. He's had enough, the frustration setting in. Heart punch, no! Cherry caught it! Cherry catching the heart punch! No! Did she just force him to punch himself in the heart? And now a forearm shot! Cherry now heading up top. Ren Yoshino takes the tumble. Cherry off the top. Sakura Otoshi, and Cherry gets the win. Cherry stays alive in kicks. Sakura Otoshi dropping down right through the heart of the master of the heart punch himself. And Cherry has won 2 straight, picking up momentum when it counts. What a victory for the Queen of Kits. The question remains, will she be able to keep the hot streak alive?
Right now, the Kids League action keeps on coming, because coming up now, Dirty Eddy Ross is on a winning streak. And if he wins here tonight, he goes into the lead in his block. Gina, let's roll.
Wrestling fans, the following match is scheduled for one fall. And is an official Kids League B-block bout worth 2 points. Making their way to the ring.
He calls himself the luckiest SOB in the Pacific Northwest. Will tonight be his lucky night? Only time will tell. It's the gambler, Bryce Lowe, and, well, he might finally have met his match when it comes to dirtiness, muckiness, underhanded antics. Tonight, Bryce Lowe battles Dirty Eddy Ross. the dirtiest man in Kids League, Eddy Ross. This man has cheated every step of the way throughout this entire tournament. He lost his first matchup to Malik Melo, and he claimed that he would run the table. Well, so far, nobody has been able to outsmart him. He has used brass knucks. He has used every shortcut in the book to get to this point in the tournament. And a win tonight would more or less eliminate the Gambler, who is 2-2 so far in this tournament. Not officially eliminate him, but pretty much take him out. And, well, Eddy Ross looking a different look here. Not some true wrestling attire this time. What is the the Gambler showing the dirty one that he too is also dirty. Yeah, good luck getting these two to shake hands. The Gambler is going for it. Oh. There it is. There it is. All right, here we go. We're underway. Gambler looking for a quick one here, but a quick kick out from Eddy Ross. Ducking that attempt. Shoving him into the ropes now, and a knee. Got that one up into the midsection here. Who will out-dirty the other? That is the real question here, and one interesting thing is the baggy look of Eddy Ross has been done away with actual wrestling attire, which in theory would make it harder to hide some sort of weapon. Onto a pin now, the Gambler able to kick out. The kick caught by Ross. That one caught by the Gambler and a smack to the face. And now into that headlock here. Attempting to ground Bryce Lowe. Keep the Gambler on the mat, but here he is back up to his feet. Is he grabbing onto the ear? That is a classic shortcut from the Gambler right there. And now Eddy Ross grabs onto the hair. Expect a lot of these shortcuts throughout the duration of this one. These two do not like to play by the rules. Big shoulder block here from the Gambler, who is truly, honestly, the Gambler is like perhaps one of the most underrated wrestlers in the entire PNW. He has come so far since making his debut in the ring at Boom's first ever show nearly 4 years ago. But the Gambler, despite his bad attitude, he is as legit between those ropes as they come, but the same can be said for Eddy Ross. These two, neither one needs to take the shortcuts that they do. They just decide to do it anyways. And there, that drop kick here now, coming into the corner, firing but missing. The Gambler able to evade. And he's got him up here on a torture rack-like spot, dropping him down, reverse TKO into the neck breaker. And the Gambler onto the cover, lateral press, and a 2 count. And the Gambler removes his shirt, tossing it into the face. We saw him, well, quite in a quite ingenious move last month as he evaded the heart punch by stuffing something under his shirt, which is quite smart, really, but of course not fair. But I mean, that's just kind of how the Gambler does business. And now we have this situation where he believes that 3-1 counts equals a 3 count. It didn't work last time or the previous 5 times you tried it, Bryce. I don't know why it would work this time, but nonetheless, the match rolls on. And there's the Irish whip. Gambler charging. No, runs right into the boot. That one got right up under the chin. And now slingshot Oh, man, that was a wicked landing. The gambler tumbled onto his neck and kicks out at 2. Impressive. That maneuver, he just tossed him into the ropes and let gravity do the rest. Tell you what, gravity's not going to help you out on the landing. And the gambler there saw him coming out of the corner of his eye and just got out of dodge. And now what? The gambler here, you better watch out when he's fishing around under that ring there. We've seen him pull out objects in the past. And Eddy Ross right after him, but he kind of baited him in there, slamming him into that turnbuckle with a hard thud as the head of Eddy Ross collided with the post. And now into the apron. That's the frame of the ring right there. It's all steel. Hard chop. And coming back with one of his own, and back and forth strikes between the gambler and Dirty Eddy Ross. Now, looking for a suplex up there. No. That could end the career, not just the night of Eddy Ross, but a DDT planted him head first, and the gambler tumbles down the stairs. And you got to watch out for this count out here. Referee already up to 6. Now 7. And Eddy Ross not electing for the count-out victory. Instead, he wants to beat him in the ring. But the gambler rolls all the way out the other side. That was smart. The gambler knew that Eddy Ross was putting him where he wanted him. So the obvious response, just get out of the way. And Eddy Ross now looking at the crowd, doesn't see the gambler who just catapulted right through Eddy Ross. The gambler just launched himself with everything he had, and now he's got Ross right where he wants him. And just slamming him into the chair. Apparently the chair has to break for it to be a DQ. I always looked at it as like, it seems like you can throw people into objects, you just can't throw the object into the person. Oh, there we go, right down on the merch table. I believe he just threw him through a Marty Royale shirt. And the Boomiverse wants it one more time. Eddy Ross fighting back before that could happen. And oh man, the cranium bouncing off the table. That was a rough landing for the gambler. And the war just rages all throughout Mount Olympus. The countout continues as these two are they outside now? This fight is taken to the streets. Oh, no way, not up there. They're fighting up on the balcony now. What is happening here? The gambler and Eddy Ross high up in the air, battling a front row seat for our fans up top. And now, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, man.
Guys! You have 3 seconds to get down here.
Oh, no way.
7!
The count out. 3 seconds. No way. They're fighting to get back in. The gambler stopping Eddy Ross. It's a race. No. 10. They're both out. It's a double count out. Our first draw in Kids League.
This match has been called a draw due to double count out.
A draw. Both men lost count of where the referee was. He tried to warn them, but neither man made it. A double count out, and both competitors get a point. They both want their hand raised. Neither one deserves their hand to be raised.
You both got 1 point, okay? Here, 1 point.
1 point for each of them. Neither man happy with the result. Oh, was that necessary? A cheap shot to ref Ronnie. And now these two are shaking hands. Obviously, they're a good match for each other. I feel like they make a good tag team, but I feel like Rex Rothschild would get jealous.
You never know what to expect here in Kingsley. I do want to say quickly, for those of you up in the top there, if I can ask that you don't keep your hands on me on the ledge there. I'm just worried one little bump is going to ruin somebody's night underneath you there. Thank you. All right, so you already saw the next two guys in the ring here at their war awards. Now they're going to settle it in the ring. Gina, let's go.
Wrestling fans, the following match is scheduled for one fall. And is an official Kids League B-Block bout worth 2 points. 2 points. Making their way to the ring.
Deville with a chance to take outright first place tonight. At least first place in B block. Miles Deville prepares for battle with Uncle Daddy Tony Baroni. Miles Deville, indeed the hottest underground, but Miles Deville has an attitude problem. Miles Deville has an issue with respect. Maybe the veteran Baroni might beat a little bit of respect in him tonight. Only time will tell.
And his opponent.
Hear that? He said, bring out Old Yeller. Now, you can call Tony Baroni the oldest guy in Kids League all you want, but Tony Baroni has decades of pro wrestling experience. Tony Baroni is one of the best wrestlers to ever come out of the city of Vancouver. You don't take a guy like Baroni lightly, and Baroni might just make Deville pay for his cocky confidence. Or maybe he won't.
The best of the worst, Uncle Daddy Tony.
You know, it really feels like Baroni is starting to maybe turn a new leaf. Throughout this year, it's been maybe a step backwards and 2 steps forward throughout the year. He has been challenging the younger stars. Baroni wants to prove that he can still go with the best young talent today. Well, tonight, Baroni can test if he's still got it against Miles Deville and the Uncle Daddy chant, which is not a typical chant here at Boom Pro Wrestling, but it appears like Tony Baroni is starting to appreciate the fans a little bit more. Here we go. This one is underway.
I think nowadays it's more Uncle Grandpa.
Uncle Grandpa, apparently, and more disrespect coming from Miles Deville earlier tonight. He called Baroni old, pointed out that Baroni is the oldest competitor in Kids League. He says that he's a step ahead of him every way. He says he's faster. He says he's better than Tony Baroni. And there's that respect chant. Tony Baroni, it's all about respect. He says the Silver Fox is just getting started. Baroni said that, well, he was winning championships when Miles Deville was in elementary school. Tony Baroni commands respect, and he's going to earn it here tonight. Miles Deville now dealing with that old man strength of Uncle Daddy himself. That's the kind of strength that you don't get in a gym. Of course, speaking of gyms, it honestly feels like Tony Baroni's in the best shape that I have ever seen him in. He has truly cut down a significant amount of weight. He's quicker. He's moving better than I've ever seen him. And, well, he'll need it to combat with somebody with the speed, the level of Miles Deville. Caught him right there. What a reversal. Dropping him down. What a suplex from Uncle Daddy. Back up to his feet, ducking that one. Baroni rolls back. Baroni can't get a hold of Miles Deville, but Deville can't get Baroni either. Maybe Baroni isn't quite as slow as Deville thought. Float over, inverted DDT, or rather impaler DDT on the cover, and a kick out there. Just a true veteran of the game, Uncle Daddy is. The guy knows every shortcut in the book. And just dropping him down right where he wants him. Tony Baroni heading up top. You try to call this guy old, you just gave him something to prove here tonight. Tony Baroni all the way up. Oh no, but Deville tossing the ref, and Tony Baroni tumbles. And now charging into the corner, a cannonball. And a rough landing down to the mat for Baroni. Now Deville on the attack. The old man's strength chant here in support of Uncle Daddy, Tony Baroni. We'll see about that. The wily veteran Tony Baroni with some old man strength right to the chest of Miles Deville. Miles Deville needs some respect beaten into him, and Tony Baroni seems like the man to do it, the job. But Miles Deville comes right back here, now firing kicks right into Uncle Daddy, now choking him out. Count up to 4. Deville breaks it at the last second. Baroni now trying to get back up to his feet. Snapmare brings him right back down to a seat. Now charging, big drop kick there, the delay, the pinpoint accuracy, and a kick out. Baroni staying in the match, staying in the fight. But you can see Deville just all over him now, just rubbing his eye into the top rope. That'll give you some severe, literal rope burn right there. And now, just choking him out. Deville taking the shortcuts that we would normally see Tony Baroni take himself. It's almost like we're seeing a new man. Almost like Tony Baroni has been reborn. However, Will the age catch up to him as this match rolls on? You gotta think length of this match would favor the younger Miles Deville, who in theory has more energy and more gas in the tank, but Baroni is standing in there and wrestling with him every step of the way. Sunset flip and a kick out from Deville. Back up to their feet. Deville avoids contact and grabs onto the feet, tripping out. Oh, man! Blockbuster style maneuver there from Miles Deville onto the cover and a kick out from Tony. You know, for Tony Baroni, that chant has really got to be a sound for sore ears. How many years has Tony Baroni been booed by the audience? All it took was a little respect. And Baroni now tossing Deville into the ropes. He's all tangled up now, and Baroni comes after him with a knee lift. Deville now down out on the floor. A good chance for Baroni to catch a breather here. Tony, what are you doing? Tony Baroni about to fly through the ropes. Suicide dive. What did we just see? Tony Baroni defying age. Tony Baroni. I cannot believe this guy still reinventing himself, still going harder than ever.
5, 6, 7.
It feels like Baroni's having fun out there in a way I don't really think we've seen him ever at Boom. I don't know. It's a new man, almost rebirthing here of Tony Baroni, and missing the clothesline. A big kick right there, and an enziguri right up into the temple. Baroni now, no, ducking that one. That one landed. Flipping around Deville, turning him inside out. And Baroni, come on, man. Well, maybe he hasn't changed all that much. He's just directing it at a guy that the crowd doesn't like. And the Baroni driver, that ought to do it right there. No, Deville kicked out. Miles Deville holds on. Baroni driver, not enough to put him down. And now what? Got him up? Nope, landing on his feet. Now fireman's carry here. Deville, no. Landing that one. Oh, lumbar check. Oh, what a brutal landing for Deville. And no, he kicked out. Baroni unable to get the 3. I don't know how Deville held on after that one. That was an absolutely devastating move. But Baroni's got to stay on him. Deville trying to climb back up to his feet from behind. Could it be time for a sandwich? I believe Baroni likes to call this the Baroni sandwich, but Deville landed it. No. Onto a pin, schoolboy. 2 count kick out. Enziguri. Baroni dazed. He's out on his feet. And now, Miles Deville looking to put him down. His version of the Baroni driver. And now, Baroni is right where Deville wants him. Deville climbs all the way up. And now, 450. No, he moved out of the way. Able to roll through, though. Oh, man. Deville. What is he cooking up here? Miles Deville. No way. No way could it be. Styles Clash. The Styles Clash. Shades of the great AJ Styles. And Baroni kicked out. Tony Baroni kicking out An absolutely phenomenal display of guts. Baroni back up. Deville in the other corner measuring. High knee. Oh, right into the nose. Baroni clutching his face. Look at Deville. Moonsault. Baroni move. He's got him this time. He's got him up. Baroni sandwich. But he can't capitalize. Baroni, you gotta roll him over, man. Onto the cover. Can he get there? There it is. 1, 2. No! Baroni took just a little bit too long. And just enough time for Deville to regroup and kick out at 2.9 repeated. Uncle Daddy now. No, Deville slips out. Into the ropes, ducks the clothesline, firing away, and the flying knee strike got him and took him right out. That might have knocked him out right there. The cover and the kick out. Baroni stays alive. What a match. This is unbelievable. You want to call Tony Baroni old? This is what you get. Tony is not old. He's experienced. And now in the corner now, Deville, the boot right up in there. What a shot. And now Deville believes this is his chance to end the night of Tony Baroni. Right here and now. But Baroni's starting to fight back. And Deville Enziguri got the foot way up there. Deville, look at the athleticism. No, Baroni able to catch him. Baroni catches him. Miles Deville, who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? And Uncle Daddy scores the victory. Tony Baroni off the top rope and showing Miles Deville age is just a number. Tony Baroni looks better than ever, picking up steam and getting the win, staying alive in Kids League. Listen to the pop. Listen to the reaction for Tony Baroni. That's gotta feel good for Uncle Daddy. But the question is, has Uncle Daddy truly turned a new leaf? Or is this just a one-night deal? Like and subscribe for more of this new version of Tony Baroni.
Going to take a very brief 15-minute intermission. Go out, get some fresh air, run to the washroom, get a drink.
Wrestling fans, the following match is scheduled for one fall. And is an official Kids League A-block bout worth 2 points. Making their way to the ring.
Sydney, Australia to Kitsilano, Ricky South is back. Ricky South might just be the meanest competitor competitor in the entire Kids League tournament. Listen to this guy.
Oh, and his opponent.
Somebody call down.
Oh, yeah. All right. Inferno. Back and badder than ever.
British Columbia.
Inferno is honestly one of the most electrifying athletes, one of the most electrifying pro wrestlers I have ever encountered.
It's not the same without the flame. Inferno.
I say that, of course, his toughest competition would, of course, be electric Marty Royale. I guess Inferno is fire. He's not electricity, but man, is he hot. Just ask Zay Perez. Ricky South wants the shirt on. The Boomiverse wants it off. Inferno tarps off tonight. Ricky South refusing to shake Inferno's hand. You look at the hand there of Ricky South. He is dealing with a bit of an injury in his own right, but working through it. Collar and elbow here, and Inferno using the leverage to get the better of Ricky. Hey, what is this? What is going on here? Wait, what? A low blow. Ricky South now. What? Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. And Ricky South defeats Inferno just like that. Come on. This is not fair.
Introducing you my two special guests. Oh, g'day, Vancouver. I'm going to formally introduce ourselves. Hey, would you stop interrupting me, Ed? What's that? I'm good. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the prize bull Sam Osborne. This is Hostile Jack Osborne, and we are North Shore Wrestling. We flew all the way in from Sydney, Australia. We flew in first class from Sydney, Australia to help out our good friend, the example, Ricky South. You shut your mouth!
And right now, we are going to make an example out of whatever you call this.
Come on, dude. What is it with these Australians here? Come on. What is this? What are they doing? Wait a second. All right. Here we go. Dangerous Steven Bradley joins the party. coming to the aid of Inferno, who's getting beat down 3-on-1.
Inferno, Bradley, 3 of us, 2 of you. How about you try and find a friend? No one likes them. You find someone. You 3 up against North Shore Wrestling and the example Ricky South. Done! Good luck. We're gonna work something. We're gonna come out here. We're gonna whoop their butts.
Well, it looks like we have a new main event here tonight, folks. We gotta get to that. We got some more Kids League action happening right now. Let's go.
The following match is scheduled for 1 fall. And is an official Kids League B block bout worth 2 points. Making their way to the ring.
All right, well, we'll get back on track now. You are looking at the Muay Thai Shinobi, Joey Tran. Joey Tran, who has 3 matches remaining on his Kids League schedule. He is booked up for the rest of the year. Joey comes into this one 2-2. Still hope left for him, but this one tonight is a big one. But, well, his opponent tonight is also a big one, and I mean that literally. When you're talking Boom Pro Wrestling, they don't get bigger, they don't get badder than Malik Melo. What a pop, what a response, and what a smile. Look at this guy. Malik Melo is a superstar. The guy exudes charisma. The guy exudes this coolness factor. And on top of all that, he's perhaps the most physically dominant competitor that Boom Pro Wrestling has ever seen. Joey Tran better have his working boots on tonight. In fact, this match is actually a tiebreaker. Both competitors have wrestled in 4 Kids League matches. Both of them have won 2 and lost 2. Whoever wins this enters the top of the top and becomes a favorite to win the B block. Referee making sure neither competitor comes in with some sort of weapon. The crowd wants the crop top. Malik Melo, he's a man of the people. He's going to keep it on. That's smart. All right. That's the bell. And look at the respect here. We don't get that often enough here in Kids League. Both competitors have immense respect for one another. And here we go. The action is underway. And we're going for a takedown here, but look at Malik. Just absolutely overpowering rather, the Muay Thai Shinobi. This is striking versus strength. It's going to have to be quick hitting on the part of the Muay Thai Shinobi here in this one. Joey Tran's got to stick and move. And there you see, trying to work at that hamstring, but just flipped right around. Malik Melo now. Holy cow. He just running into Malik Melo was enough to send Joey Tran nearly all the way out of the ring. And now the chop. Perhaps it's time to go around the world. Nope, that one ducked. And a nice move here. Now Joey Tran getting those kicks in, but again caught by Malik, who powers him into the corner, but cannot make contact. Neither can Tran. There we go, that one hit. A double overhead chop, and just like that, Joey Tran is feeling the effects of Malik Melo. Up, down, right to the chest. Ouch. Cover, 2 and a kick out. I just hear somebody wants the crop top off now. Make up your minds. Here we go. Malik powers him up, but able to land on his feet. No, Malik saw that coming. Like he had eyes on the back of his head. Going for the single leg takedown. Malik not losing his balance and shoves Joey back, but Joey goes for a basement drop kick right into the knee. This is smart. This is smart. Now a dragon screw. Take out that giant tree trunk-like leg of Malik Melo. Look at how big his thighs are. This guy's a monster. And Joey Tran, who's trying to work with those giant legs and try to do some damage and keep Malik Melo off of his feet. Keeping the big man horizontal is sound strategy, and that kick knocked him right back down. And again, the basically a DDT to the leg right there. And Joey staying on top. This is what he must do here. He's got to stay on Malik Melo. Malik Melo here trying to find a way out of the hold, but Joey Tran has got it cinched in. I think Malik Melo's going to have to find a way to the ropes in order to break it, dragging the body weight of Joey Tran, and Malik Melo makes it to the rope. And that is not gaining any popularity points there for Joey Tran. Malik Melo now working back up to his feet. Joey charges and runs right into a forearm. Malik going catapult now, launching Joey Tran into the turnbuckle. Now up and the back body drop. That was a high elevated back body drop. Joey Tran looks a little woozy. Looks a little bit confused right now, like he doesn't quite know where he is. And now Malik Melo, Irish whip, discus lariat, just took him out. And now the crop top comes off, and the Boomaverse is loving it. Absolutely enamored with Malik Melo, but the damage to the knee. Malik Melo, he couldn't support his weight, and Joey Tran now taking advantage. His strategy was absolutely brilliant. Now, there it is, Michinoku driver onto the pin, 2 count kick out. Malik Melo, a little delay there. It took a lot out of him to execute the move in a split second of hesitation before going for the cover. Malik Melo perhaps looking for a power bomb here. Let's see if he can get him up with the injury to his leg, and no, the damage has just really taken its toll on Malik Melo, and now here we go again. It's an ankle lock. Joey Tran with an ankle lock. Malik Melo able to roll through, sending Tran into the corner, able to stop himself there, and a kick to the big man. Now on the pin, and a kick out from Malik, and right back into that ankle lock. What a transition from Joey Tran. We like to talk about his striking ability, but he is a submission expert as well. Joey Tran can pick apart a body part, which he has done to the knee, to the leg, to the entire lower body of Malik Melo. And now trying to shove him off, but Malik just doesn't have the same strength. The push-off that he would normally have, found a way to avoid to break the hold, but he just doesn't have the power, but somehow forces him up. That was incredible. Absolutely unbelievable how Malik Melo on one leg just powered up Joey Tran, but Joey up on the middle rope now. Malik Melo ducks. Oh man, that's some impact, baby. What a shot. What a clothesline, and now from behind, Malik Melo forces him back up again and dumps him down the cover, and Malik Melo gets the win. Malik Melo didn't have the power that he normally has. Joey Tran came in with a brilliant strategy. He executed about as well as he possibly could have. But the absolute raw power, the ferocity of Malik Melo, just too much to overcome. Malik Melo now sitting at 6 points with only 2 fights to go in Kids League. Can Malik Melo come out on top of B Block? We'll find out in due time. Like and subscribe.
Some would think it is not possible, but somehow Kingsley both cooks and is electrifying, and that is no more prominent and evident in the next Kingsley match. Let's go!
Wrestling fans, the following match is scheduled for one fall. And it's an official Kids League A Block bout worth 2 points. 2 points! Making their way to the ring.
Having fun?
Feel the electricity building, the anticipation, the support of the electric Marty Royale.
Let's go!
Let's go indeed. Marty Royale is pumped up. Kilowatts. There's about enough electricity coursing through the veins of Marty Royale to power St. James Community Square. Of Of course, Marty Royale is saving that electricity for tonight's battle. All right, get ready. I hope you're hungry because this competitor, well, I think it's safe to say that he made extra. Powerchef! He is wearing a bucket on top of his head because that's just what Powerchef does. Powerchef is fixing to convert the electricity of Marty Royale into soup. Powerchef might weigh as much as 200 or 400 cartons of eggs, but, well, he's a lot harder to break. Powerchef, who was technically eliminated from Kids League last month in a matchup with Rex Rothschild. Unfortunate turn of events for him, but that's not going to keep him from fighting. And a chance to play spoiler here for Powerchef. And I show a respect here. Royale and Powerchef. Here we go. Now this one's, what was that? Trying to turn Powerchef into some kind of souffle. Right hand duck though. Powerchef from behind. Sleeper hold locked in. Apparently it's spaghetti. Now Powerchef sees spaghetti and he wants Marty Royale to eat it. You reap what you sow. Powerchef torturing Marty Royale, forcing him to eat the spaghetti, which apparently that is. But Marty Royale able to get a couple shots in there and break the contact. Oh, caught him right there. Powerchef drops him down on the backbreaker. And I think it's time to grate the cheese. Ow! Cheese grater to Marty Royale. The first step of turning Marty into a delicious soup. Got him with the uppercut. There we go now. Powerchef charging up and going after the electric one. Now an Irish whip into the corner there, charging again. The elbow came up. And Royale got a boot in there. Now ascending all the way up. Marty Royale, drop kick coming off the top. There we go, going after Powerchef. You know, Marty Royale is basically what Pikachu would be if he were a wrestler. It's lightning strike time. Marty Royale, the balance. And the execution lightning strike lands. Now under the cover here, 2 and a kick out. Clear. Oh, Marty Royale injecting electricity through the heart, through the veins, and then a suplex with impressive strength there. Dropping down, but Powerchef moved out of the way. And now Powerchef looking to take out Royale here. Charging at him, clothesline. And now what? Powerchef measuring his shot, charging and hitting. Big stinger splash right there. Now another Irish whip looking to go after him again, and a second one into the other corner. Back and forth. No, this time reversed. Reversed again. That one into the corner now. Powerchef got him up. Fireman's carry. Could it be time? Looking to put him in the microwave. I don't know if it's safe putting that much electricity in the microwave, but here we go. The microwave about to hit its end. Beep. Bam. Ouch. A hard landing. Cover. Kick out. Man, this just quite the interesting clash of characters here. We have a chef fighting a man who, instead of blood, has electricity. Only at Boom. Powerchef here, big time boot. And now it's time to stir it all up. Here we go. I have lost count at this point, but I believe that was a great stir job there from Powerchef. Oh, now baseball slide knocking Marty Royale right down onto the floor. And now what? Powerchef met with a forearm. Royale lying in wait. Sunset flip onto the pin. And got him! Marty Royale scores another win! After losing his first 3 matches in Kids League, Marty Royale has now won 2 straight. He beat Inferno last month, and now he scores a big one over Powerchef to stay alive in Kits. What a massive victory for Marty Royale. We'll see if the momentum rolls into next month. 2 to go for the electric one. Keep it locked on Boom Pro Wrestling. Like and subscribe.
We have not just Kids League action here tonight, but also a very special guest. Well, a couple of them coming out right now. Let's go.
Hi, it's me, Kingsley. Hi, it's me, Kingsley. I got a little song for you. 1 second. Come on, baby, wanna take her ride?
Kingsley. All right, high energy from Kingsley making her Boom debut tonight at Kits.
That's me! Hi!
That's me. Oh, she's so fun.
And her opponent.
Well, get ready because it's come to my belief that we have a remixed version. Because this is Joshy. Kimono Dragon himself, Josh Cadwell.
You know what? I love this song, but that's not the song I sent you to play. So let's do this again. And play the song I sent you.
And her opponent.
It's me, Joshy. Hey, it's me, Joshy. You wanna, yeah, you wanna see me take it off. Yeah, I wanna, everybody's gonna take it off. This is true, gonna slay me down and I'm gonna suck you. Shut up! Say my name! Say my name! Joshy! Say my name! Joshy! Do you wanna take it off? Yeah, I wanna. Yeah, I'm gonna do that! Everybody's gonna take it off!
I don't think a lot of people want to see Joshy take it off.
Now, who wants to see me take it off?
A couple do.
I thought we guys would sing some real dancing. Shut up.
I don't think that's the reaction old Joshy was looking for there. Kingsley's not feeling it.
Let's get a dance on. Stay away from me. I'll just fix the shape. Mama, make it sound like.
And Josh Cadwell not having it. Right off the bat, attacking Kingsley. Kingsley making her boom debut here. Cadwell, his second appearance. We saw him in action with Amira way back earlier at the start of the season here in Kids League. And this is interesting. We heard the Kingsley theme music where she sings herself out, and of course the Joshy remix, which he just unveiled moments ago. So some interesting pre-match rituals to kick this one off, but we are underway. Kingsley, who really likes to shake it. Joshy likes to take it off. Kingsley with a DDT there, landing onto Cadwell. There we go, charging drop kick, and he had nowhere to go. His head went bouncing right into the rope there. And now Kingsley on the pursuit, chasing down Joshy. And Joshy getting a run for it. He's got some separation here. I don't think he sees though. Oh, really? You're going to shield yourself behind a child? Is that really what you want to do, Josh? Come on, man. Yeah, okay, this guy, Josh Cadwell, this guy is just sick. Yeah, I agree with the Boomiverse here. Boo. Come on, it's a kid. Oh God, this guy. Josh Cadwell under the cover here. He gets a 2 count. Not 3. It was only 2 count for the Komodo Dragon, who, despite the antics, is as dangerous as they come between those ropes. Kingsley has her work cut out for her against Joshy. And Kingsley fighting her way back up to her feet and fighting back against Cadwell here. And there's that elbow. Kingsley knocked right, basically sandwiched straight there. Forearm shot here. It's all Cadwell at this point. Ever since using the child as a shield, but Kingsley starting to fight back into it. Kingsley, forearms to Josh. And here we go now. Josh, you know where to go. Kingsley, 6-1, no, caught by Joshy. Cadwell, backbreaker. Now on the cover, lateral press and a kick out. Now Cadwell telling us that he's going to go up. The reaction tells us what the Boomerverse thinks of his actions. Cadwell perched up top, flying, no! Kingsley moved out of the way. And Josh Cadwell landed rough right onto his derriere. Tell him, Boomerverse. That takes my vote for chant of the night right there. Oh, Josh, you're annoying. And now Kingsley annoying Josh with kicks to the chest. Now forcing him back down onto the mat. Kingsley now. Alrighty. Oh, no! Oh, man, those kicks with some real oomph behind them. Oh, man, that could do it right there. Cover. No, Cadwell just able to get that shoulder off the canvas. Wow, this Kingsley is so fun. First time she's introduced herself to the Boomerverse. Fires off a 619. That time it landed. Now onto the cover. Two. Cadwell shoulder up. Kingsley can't believe it. Kingsley thought she had it in the bag, but not that time. Got to stay on old Joshy here. Looked like she might have been going for a DDT, but Josh powered out of it. Now shoulder thrust into the corner. Now tripping up the leg. Here we go now. Joshy. Oh, hip attack. Just absolutely crushing the head of Kingsley. Now a single leg crab, and he sits all the way down. Kingsley screaming in pain. Gotta get to that rope soon. And Josh pulls her into the middle. Now adjusts into a crossface. He's got it in deep. He's got it in deep. Kingsley trying to find a way out. Joshy wrenching back, but Kingsley, did she bite him? I think she might have. I couldn't exactly tell what she did, but it worked. And now Cadwell couldn't hit there that time either. And now using the referee as a shield. Now poking the eye. Oh, come on. Cadwell, foot on the ropes, steals the win. Josh Cadwell took shortcuts all the way through. The feet on the ropes at the end was enough to seal the fate of Kingsley. A tough opening debut night here for Kingsley at Boom. I don't think she knows what hit him. Cadwell gets his first win at Boom, but Kingsley ain't having it. Kingsley is on the chase. I don't think this is over between Kingsley and Josh Cadwell. Like and subscribe.
Well, I think we all know what we're going to be singing on the way home tonight. And now, Boomverse, it is time for tonight's main event. Michael Gina Hahn, take us home.
Wrestling fans, the following trios match is scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring.
The example, Ricky South, flanked by the Osbournes, Jack and Sam, who debuted earlier tonight out of nowhere. Well, and they screwed Inferno, quite literally, cost them the match right off the bat. It was a quick win. Well, now they're about to deal with the consequences of what happened earlier. It's a trios matchup to cap off night 7 of Kits. You heard Artful Gina Harms announce them as North Shore Wrestling. That is, of course, Jack Osbourne and Sam Osbourne from Australia, as is Ricky South. This is a night filled with Australians. We just had Kingsley as well. Inferno alongside Dangerous Steven Bradley way up in the balcony, up close and personal for our upper deck fans here tonight. All right, and for the second time, an Inferno has been set. It's really great to see Steven Bradley out here too. I don't think we've seen him at all here in Kits yet this season, but always a treat. However, well, the numbers don't exactly appear to be even.
All right. Fun fact, Australians are pretty good at math, and I see 1.5 men here. Who's your third partner?
You said I had no friends.
No.
Listen here, champ. I got friends that have been champ.
Oh, wait. I know that music all too well. Could it actually be the Midnight Marauder, Casey Ferreira, the surprise partner of Inferno and Steven Bradley? I think it's safe to say Team Australia got more than they bargained for here tonight. Our main event just got even hotter. And here we go, a Pier 6 brawl. All of them in the ring battling to start this one off. Expect some fireworks in this one. And look at that. Inferno now going after Ricky South. All three of them, they have dealt with North Shore Wrestling. Jack and Sam Osborne, who are making their Boom debuts here in this matchup. Earlier tonight, Jack and Sam came out and absolutely cost Inferno his Kids League matchup against Ricky South, allowing South to get the win, and well, now they're paying for their actions. Casey Ferreira and Steven Bradley coming to the aid of Inferno, and this should be an exciting trios main event to finish off night 7 of Kits. Inferno and Ricky South starting it off. Shades of the earlier matchup, which, well, it didn't last very long. It might have been the quickest match we've had in the Kits League. At least one of them. And Ricky South just overpowering Inferno there, charging at him now. And Inferno gives a wave. You can't quite get him. Inferno all over the place, frustrating Ricky South. Inferno catches the apron, and that's just Inferno being Inferno. And, of course, South into the ropes. Now Hurricane Rana. Inferno absolutely on fire. Ricky South frustrated by how that match started, so he decides to tag in Jack Osborne. And what a mountain of a man Jack Osborne is. Osborne, known as Hoss Style, a member of North Shore Wrestling in Australia, of course alongside his partner there, Sam Osborne. That dude is built. But speaking of dudes that are built, dangerous Steven Bradley steps in behind there. After him, shoulder block, the two collide here. They're gonna go for it again. Instead, no, another collision. The two big men of this match here. Well, actually, Ricky South's pretty big himself, but there we go. Oh, look at that. Inverted atomic drop. And now misdirection, flying shoulder block. I love Steven Bradley. He's like a blast from the past. The ring attire, the style. He is just an incredible athlete. He really, really is. And tripping out Osborne there. Now look at Casey Ferreira. DDT and a kick up. DDT there. And Osborne feeling the effects of the Midnight Marauder, finding out why Casey Ferreira was Vancouver City champion for over 200 days. Now introducing Sam Osborne into the match here, firing away with Casey. Casey able to break the grip there, a shot to the arm. Now using the ropes for a little help. Now Hurricane Rana, that is classic Casey Ferreira offense. Casey Ferreira still trying to navigate in a new world without the Vancouver City Championship, and stepping up here tonight, helping a friend in need. And now what? No. Dueling back body drops, but both caught. No, trying to hold on to each other. And Inferno comes in. The pants are coming down. Oh boy, here we go. Oh man. Casey Ferreira flying through the air. I feel like I've seen Ricky South's butt in the last 6 months more than any other butt. Inferno taking it to Sam Osborne here. Now those shoulder thrusts into the corner. Inferno charging. Turned around. The distraction almost caught him, but he was able to somehow see that coming, but I didn't quite catch it there, but he got blindsided by Jack Osborne. And now the tag, in comes Jack. Snap suplex, perfect execution right there. And now just stomping away at Inferno. Back suplex now. Lateral press, 2 count. Inferno able to escape that fall despite the much larger Osborne there. You know, putting all of his weight down on him. That was not an easy kick out for Inferno. Tag made, Ricky South back. Sam says that's how we do it down under, baby.
Let's see who is under this one.
Oh, come on, that's just disrespectful. Ricky, there's no need for that. And now tossing the shoulder of Inferno into the steel post. Not a nice landing. The ride looked fun, but the landing did not. And now back suplex here. These quick tags here from, I don't quite know what to call them, Team Australia, Team North Shore Wrestling, whatever it is. They are just dominating this matchup. A high five here as they seem to just be playing with their food a little bit here, toying with Inferno. However, the strategy has remained sound, keeping Inferno in the corner, keeping him isolated, keeping him away from his fresher teammates. Both Casey Ferreira and Steven Bradley both won in this match. In a bad way, Inferno trying to get there. But overpowered. And a cheap shot there to Casey Ferreira. Back body drop. Inferno makes the tag. In comes Steven Bradley, but oh, come on, the ref didn't see it. The ref was distracted, jaw-jacking with Ricky South. Hey, I'd blame Ricky South for that one. However, I mean, you would think Ref Ronnie would know better, but he is a referee, so you got to expect some, human error with the position. Oh man, backbreaker right there, and what a combo offense! Russian leg sweep, clothesline, but Inferno kicked out. Sam Osborne was quite livid there with Casey Ferreira that he attempted to get into the ring, which is kind of the pot calling the kettle black right there. Oh, look at this, Inferno donking the heads. Ricky South and Jack Osborne, though, just shut him right back down again, but there's an uppercut, knocking South out of the ring. Got him! DDT! This could be Inferno's opening right here. He's got to get into the corner. He's got to make the tag, but Ricky South grabs onto the foot. Inferno, though, shoves him off. Inferno, tag made. Casey Ferreira back legal. Out goes South, attacking Osborne now, 2 shots. Irish whip reverse now, Casey up and over top. Quick strikes, big forearm. Now Casey from behind flips him around. No, Tried to go Falcon Arrow, but in comes Jack Osborne, shutting that right back down. No, Casey landed it. Casey landing on his feet. Tag made. Steven Bradley off the top. Double clothesline, taking out North Shore Wrestling. No, big high knee strike. And now, could it be? Looking for the running power slam. No, South slips out. These two squared off one-on-one back in the boombox late last year. Ricky South got the win then, but you got to think Steven Bradley has not forgotten. Now, look at Casey. He's about to fly. Look out below. Springboard moonsault. Casey Ferreira flying as high as he can go. Man, this is just an all-out brawl. All six of them all over the place here. Looking for the running power slam this time. Into the corner first. And there it is, running power slam. Cover, two, kick out. Tag made. Inferno now about to climb up onto the shoulders. Look at this. A little added leverage. Bombs away. Inferno. Cover. Kick out again. Jack Osborne holding on for dear life. And they knee strike. The brawl continues on the outside as well. Now dumping Inferno. And giving chase as the other four continue battling all around the ring. Just a straight up brawl. All of them are everywhere. The fight spilling here now into the aisleway. What is going on here? Inferno! What are you doing? Get down from there, Inferno! You can't do that! Inferno! No way! No freaking way! Inferno! Off the balcony! You've got to be kidding me! That was the craziest thing I've ever seen! Inferno! A daredevil flying through the air!
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
You got that right, Boomiverse! Holy shiitake mushroom! That was unbelievable! I cannot believe Inferno has no fear. Absolutely no fear. And now he's got Osborne in the center of the ring. Inferno looking to put this one away. No! Crossbody caught. Up on the shoulder. Oh man. What is this now? Oh, good Lord, that was violent. And now, onto the pin, two, and Steven Bradley breaking up the count. Wow, wow. What a main event. What a night this has been. I swear, Kids League just keeps getting better and better by the month. And there's a spear damn near cutting Bradley in half. Oh, bicycle kick to Casey Ferreira. I'm pretty sure that chant is South, we saw your butt cheeks. We've seen them more than once, too. South now, no. Slipping out here, Inferno. Standing switch, shoving him into the referee, though. Low blow, but no. Inferno saw it coming. He scouted it and stopped it. And Inferno with a low blow of his own. Inferno went down south on Ricky South. And now Steven Bradley sends him down south. Casey Ferreira up top. Frog splash. What impact. And now Inferno to put the finishing touches on Ricky South. Swan Tom bomb, and Inferno gets the pin. That might have just been the wildest main event in Boom Pro Wrestling history. Inferno jumped off the damn balcony. Cannot believe what we saw here. And Inferno, in the end, the Swan Tom bomb gets the 1, 2, 3. Inferno, Casey Ferreira, and Steven Bradley stand tall. Thank you for watching. Thank you for loving Kids League. My name's Bryce Taylor, and I'll be back next month. Boom Pro Wrestling, Kids League. Only 2 shows to go. Like and subscribe.